Oh.
When I was a kid, I was a baby. My mom has me like at 2 years old with a mullet, singing like "Somewhere Over the Rainbow."
So Somewhere Over the Rainbow?
Yeah.
When did you know that you could actually have some sort of power with your voice? Because you actually have a voice, even though you kind of play with it in a really whispery way sometimes.
Yeah.
We know you can sing.
That's because I want all the boys to come to my yard.
When did you know you had power?
When I was 12 or 13, I was I was in choir at school, and I remember they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do a Christmas song," and I really thought I was on some Christina Aguilera shit. And then what were we doing? I think we're doing like, "I'll have a blue," and I was like, "I'll have a blue," and they were just like, "Bitch, what the fuck, get the hell out of here!" Like my teacher was like, "This is not Pop Idol, Denny, okay?" And I was like, "Fuck this shit, I'm going to woodshop." So I left. Yeah.
So, Adore Delano joining us on Sirius XM Now Q. I'm Larry Flick. The album is called Till Death Do Us Party.
Yeah.
It's such a good record.
Thank you.
I'm mildly obsessed with you.
Thank you.
Which is really, don't be creeped out because I am old enough to be your dad.
Yum.
But I am, but I am mildly obsessed with you.
I love it.
I think it's because, if I'm being very honest with you, if I were younger and braver, I would be the kind of drag queen that you are.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly.
That's a really cool fucking compliment.
Because to me, you're a punk rock drag queen.
Yeah.
You're a I don't give a shit drag queen.
Yeah.
You should be from New York.
Really?
Yeah.
The thing is,
you're very downtown, Bowery.
Yeah.
No bullshit CBGBs.
Yeah.
Drag queen. That's my world. I was raised during the punk era.
Awesome.
So you're giving us downtown realness.
Oh, well, thank you.
Even today.
Oh, thanks. I like to give a raw edge to everything that I do. I mean, I feel like with drag there should be no rules, and it's about having fun. And I mean, like, of course we enter the competition like RuPaul's Drag Race, where they try to like, you know, like give you advice and hope that you take it and try to like refine your like your exterior and stuff like that. And that's the name of the game. But once that's over, it's important to stay true to who you are and build a character and have it well developed, and hopefully you can like reach people's hearts and have them relate.
Sirius XMLQ.
When I watch the clips of you performing, when I listen to I Adore You, when I look at the video, which is a very, very clever video. If you haven't seen it, y'all go to YouTube. It's the story of the breakup in reverse.
Yeah.
It's really very clever.
Awesome concept. Yeah.
It's one of the few times that we see you in the video as a boy.
Yeah.
Is Adore a transition? Is Adore a pit stop to eventually dumping the wig?
No. They talked about doing. My manager wanted to do an album for Danny, and I was like, absolutely not. Like, I want to get this out of my system. Adore's my superhero. Like, I was bullied like really bad in elementary school and in middle school and some high school. And it's like, in a way, like I put the makeup on and like the facade. Like back then, even like I wore like a shitload of makeup. Like my cousin's here, he can vouch for it. He went to school with me. And it helped me a lot. And I felt like that, like after American Idol, even like when I picked back up the makeup and I was going to the clubs and performing, it was like I found my voice. I found like my confidence again. It's almost like a shield of any fucked up shit that happens. It's really weird. And like a lot of girls talk about like how drag helps them, and that really helps me. Like Adore's like my fucking superhero. Like it's like I don't ever want to get rid of her, and she comes first when it comes to this shit right now because I'm capitalizing on this, and I want to be a successful drag queen, and I want to break history and do all the bullshit, you know.
So how does it feel to already in some ways be making history? Because even Rude to a degree hasn't had the success that you've had with record sales. And that's no diss. That's not a diss.
No, I know.
But fact is fact.
Yeah.
I worked at Billboard for 14 years.
Yeah.
I can spit numbers, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
And I know what your numbers are. Your numbers are really damn good.
Yeah, well, thank you. No, they said we went to visit Billboard, and they told me that I broke like drag history. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
It's well, so far I want to take it further. I want to get signed. God damn it. No, but yeah, it's awesome. It's crazy. Like I didn't expect it. I was like, maybe they'll like it, you know. Like I was like, well, I wrote like a lot of the songs, so maybe they're gonna think that it's like it sounds amateur. Like I'm always like hard on myself. So when I went into the studio, like we recorded the album in 3 days. Like we took like a few months to write it, but we went as soon as we went in the studio, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I was like, let's do it. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I just kept knocking them out like over and over, and I was like, one more take. Let's do it one more time. But yeah, I think it's just awesome. I just love doing this shit. This is...
Do you identify as transgender now?
No, I don't. I don't. I had my first sexual experience when I was like 15, and I was like, I'm a man, Maury. Yeah, yeah. And then some girls, I have a lot of trans women girlfriends that are like, well, I'm a top, and I was like, no, trust me, I'm a man in the bed. Like it's not even like, oh, like no, there's no question.
On Sirius XM OutQ. Sirius XM OutQ.
How far ahead were you planning this record to this TV experience?
Entering the competition, that's what I want to do. I want to do an album. I knew I wanted to do an album as a door. I was like, this is gonna push me, even if I make it like halfway through. Like I'm gonna use this exposure. I'm gonna do anything that I can. So I was planning on doing an album like right from the beginning. Like even when I was doing fucking bars for like $20 in tips, I was like, I'm gonna like try to save up to invest in music and record a single. I was like, I want to do a single and see how that happens and promote it on YouTube or whatever. But yeah, that's the first thing that I thought. I was like, as soon as like we're done taping, I was like, let's do this shit. Like I have to.
And it seemed like, and it seems like when you listen to it, like it's very measured between the person we saw on the show
Mm-hmm.
and this other person who we're just slowly starting to meet.
Mm-hmm.
That's also planned, right?
Right. No, absolutely. I feel like with drag, like every year, like you're learning so much about like your character and your craft and stuff like that. I feel like a well developed character. I know what I'm presenting, and I'm kind of like introducing the world of like Adore. It's like they represented me very well in the show, but there's like way more to me, and like what I would do like back home, like on my shows and stuff like that. So it's really neat even for the people that know me from the show to come to like a live show or come to like see me in a bar like and see like how like I've grown and as a performer and as an artist.
On Sirius XM OutQ. Sirius XM OutQ.
Well, I've been watching some of the clips of your shows, and it feels almost more like gender fuck than old school drag.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's very well. I like to say like I think Sharon actually said this. She's like the most punk rock thing you can do is dress up as a damn woman and be a fucking different gender. Like that's like such a big fuck you, and it's like so awesome to do. So it's like why not take it a little extra further and wear my balls out? Like why not? It's so much fun. It's like it's kind of like I want to like represent like a different type of like newer drag of like not like so much following the rules because you're not following rules when you're doing drag. Like that's the whole point. It's like rebellion.
So how do some of the old school queens react to you?
A lot of them, surprisingly, thanks to RuPaul and RuPaul's Drag Race, like a lot of them like have a more like open mind, but they're still stuck in the ways mostly. And even some of the girls from the show, like they're very like kind of stuck in their ways, so they kind of like, why is she not wearing boobs? Why is her package out? Why is she stripping naked in New York City and being a whore? Like it's like that. It's you have your thing and I have my thing, and as long as I have a little eyeliner and glitter of hope, then we should all be together in this. Yeah.